What's going on, everybody? How's everybody's night going so far? Got a little bit of a late start here. We had to adjust some things on the server here. And we have possible thunderstorms rolling in, so who knows if we're going to keep power here, but we're going to try and plug away here today and see if we can get some logging done on Deer Lands today. Hope everybody's night is going well, and we're going to try and see if we can get in and get to work here on the map here. So let's see if we can pull up an actual screen. There it is. And we'll jump in here. All right, now we got to get into some logging equipment. I had to re-keybind all my equipment again because I haven't been in the logging since we moved our desk. And so let's see, this one here maybe. So we had to adjust some things. So I turned on the Tobii eye tracker and might have to adjust some things. With that is not working very well. Trying to look, I might have to open the program up actually, because this is really not working well here. Let's see, let's try this. Let me go out of here and open up the program really quick. I haven't used the Tobii eye tracker since we got it, and we were trying to get it set up. I had it underneath my TV, and then that was too far away still, so I put it on its little stand that we got with the Tobii. And let's see, is it this one here? Nope, it's not that one. Hang on. And it's still not working very well. I've been just boggled with work and trying to get stuff ready for this trip. So that's the game hub. Where's the actual program at? I'd like to get this thing working right. We bought it a couple weeks ago, and Tobii Experience. Is that this one here? Yeah, it's this one here. Okay, let's see if this works here. Improve calibration, setup for display. Wonder if it won't let me do it. Okay, so let me move this. Sorry about that. I thought they had this set up right. I did it when I put the stand on here. But because the stand is further away from the TV, you got to line this thing up properly. And then it says, why is it not doing that? It might not let me do it in game. Select eyes to detect. Setup display. It may not let me do this while I'm in game. Damn it. Done. Hit that. And it's not going through the other part where it shows your eyes and you calibrate it. Like, I don't want to move my head. It does head tracking and eyes. I might have to go out of here and just turn it off for now because I don't want to mess with this. Quick game. It sucks. You got to go out of game to do this. All right. Options. Eye tracking off. Apply. All right. All right, we'll just get back in this and forget the eye tracking for now. Just sucks because I thought I had it set up properly. All right, let's get back in here. But I hope everybody's days went well, and just a little stressed, like I said, for this trip. Our flight leaves early in the morning. It means I gotta pick my mom up at like freaking. I'm pretty sure there's a key button to pause your eye and head tracking. On your eye. See, I didn't see it on there. You pretty much had to get out of the game to do it. It won't let me do the. It won't let me do the calibration while I'm in game. It looks like, which I thought it would. All right, let's shut that back down. Let's get that out of here. Where's our other machine at? I had to redo all the keybinds for all the machines because when I took off the joysticks, they freaking everything was backwards. I mean, you can pause it while you're in game and it's not working correctly, so you don't have to leave the game. Yeah, you know what So I got the Tobii on an actual USB cord going directly to the computer and not to the game hub or the USB hub, and I need to rearrange all these wires. I'm trying to figure out which wires I want where, but I'll have to work on that when we get back. I should have some time on Saturday next week when I get back to hopefully mess with it because I want this thing working. And I'm going to try and do some American Truck Simulator because I want to try and see how it works in there. But yeah, we're still struggling with that yet. Probably because I just really haven't put time into getting it working right. See, I thought like when you go into settings, there's nowhere in the settings where I could turn off the eye tracker. I'd have to go into the main screen there. I'm pretty sure there's no eye tracking on this part here. So we'll get her working. We'll just have to mess with it when we have a little bit more time here. Alright, let's see if I can try and cut some. I thought we had another processor out here though. One that has where the cab has the little things in it. It might be out in the field there. I'm not sure. I don't see it. Maybe we don't have one of them. So I like the one without the cab in it, but that's alright. So we'll just get to cutting here. Try and get something done here today. We got a bunch of piles already set up with some trees down, so we'll get some trees cut. Hopefully get some logs loaded into a truck, and we'll kind of go from there. Providing that we don't lose power, of course. And I think I need to move this other joystick a little bit further over. Let's see if that works there better. It's trying to keep it so my armrests are right with the joystick. Oh, that feels actually pretty good right there. And my armrests raise and lower, so it kind of helps. We didn't want that. Luckily it shot off of the pile there. Yeah, I had to do some logging today because I just got a little too stressed out yesterday with SnowRunner. Probably because I'm supposed to be just doing scouting, and I'm doing some projects on there, so I wasn't really totally prepared for the task that I was doing yesterday, and I got a little bit too worked up. So I do apologize. I don't like to cuss and swear, but I was getting mad. What do they call that? Raging? And I don't like doing that, but it happens. Looks like I might need to adjust the joystick sensitivity too again. It might have changed all that, but we'll do that on Saturday also. Oh, Let's see. Are we gonna keep this log in here or what? This one just jumped out of our processor head. Alright. Alright, why isn't it cut? Oh, we only have one log? What did it do? Oh, it dropped the whole log. Alright, we're gonna have to try this again. I feel like I'm really struggling with logging right now because I haven't done this in a while. Got on our SnowRunner kick again, and I seem to forget things in the other games. Let's see if I can get this straight. By the time we get back into this here today, we'll be back in the sink of logging. Alright, we're making some progress. At least the pile is somewhat straight. I need some suggestions on some movies. I usually download a couple movies from Amazon Prime for when I'm on a flight, and curious if anybody has any movies that they would suggest. I like thrillers and I like horror movies, some action and stuff like that. I thought I saw Fast and Furious on there. I might download that, but I could have swore that that might be one of the movies that might be on the flight. I think it's only going to be like a 3-hour flight to Florida. But also, like, we haven't decided whether we're not going to get the internet package at on the ship. It's kind of expensive. It's like $20 a day or per device. And I just don't know if I want to spend the money for it, but I do have at least one game I play on Facebook. It's called Diggy's Adventure. And you have to be online to do it. You can't, it's not a on or offline game. And I don't know if I could last 5 days, you know, we're just sitting around the pool or whatever, without having some type of device. So we haven't decided whether or not we're going to get the internet or not. It just sucks because like they charge you for everything. Charge you for if you want pop, like a pop thing, unlimited pop. They charge you if you want specialty coffees. I'm fine with just regular coffee. I don't care about specialty stuff, but like everything's a charge on them ships. When I went there last time, you didn't have to pay for anything other than if you wanted the drink package kind of thing. So I'm a little taken back at how much they actually charge for all this stuff. But we haven't been on vacation in like freaking 5 years, so I'm looking forward to it. It'll be nice. It's my mom's 75th birthday, and as long as my brother doesn't start his bull crap, it should be fine. Just gonna try not to make the moment a downer with my brother. So if you know anything about my brother, I got a twin brother, and he's kind of goofy. He likes a lot of attention, and he wears a captain's hat the entire time that he's on the damn ship, so everybody kind of thinks he's a freaking captain. And to top it off is he wears Speedos. And so I just don't want to be looking at that all the damn time, you know. And so now we're going to be stuck with that the whole trip, basically. But I plan on having a few drinks, so maybe it won't bother me as much. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I mean, my brother's in a little bit better shape than I am, but still, I don't want to be looking at that all damn week. So it might be Long Island iced teas or something for the week, just so I have a nice buzz going the whole time, and then I'll have to think about my brother and his goofiness. But we're gonna bite our tongue and then try to enjoy it for my mom so she doesn't get upset about anything. But yeah, if anybody has any suggestions about movies, definitely would appreciate, so I could take a look and download a couple on my tablet. I was thinking about downloading some stuff from Howard Stern's page also, because he's got quite a few things that I think that I could probably watch, but at least while I'm sitting at the pool, and as long as they're downloaded, I don't need the internet. But we'll have to see how that goes, because I haven't really looked into it as much. I might try and do that today. This music is not having it today. Let's see. Alt tab. Alright, let's turn that off. It's just annoying me today. Let's see if we can get some regular music on here. All right. Oh, we lost that tree topper there. Wow, we feel like we're so on top of these trees right now. We're starting to build up our money on here, though. We got over 2 million. Ooh. What happened there? Oh, man, this is gonna... Something's going haywire today. Might have to get into the farming aspect here and drop the logs today. We'll have to see if I can't get this straightened out here. Why is this? Yeah, it's all jumping around a little bit. I tell you what, man, I am been so happy that I don't have to wear my damn glasses while playing right now. And the funny thing is, I didn't realize it until after probably about 3 or 4 times since I moved the computer upstairs, and I'm on a smaller TV, and it's closer to me, that I don't need the glasses anymore. And man, it bothers me to wear, because if I wear it while streaming, then I gotta go to work and wear it all damn day, and it just starts bothering me all day. But not having to wear my glasses playing has been so nice. Although I probably need them sometimes, but I can see so much better right now since I'm on a smaller TV. The TV used to be probably a good 5 feet away from me, and now it's probably about, well, no, I'd say it's even more than 5 feet. It's probably about 6 or 7 feet from me, and now it's like a couple feet from me. Plus, it's smaller. I don't know if this TV is actually more clearer than the other TV, but definitely I've been enjoying not having to wear glasses. Like, I actually had them on when I was in here prior to starting, and I had to take them back off. I'm like, why do I have these things on? Alright, we're just going to shoot them all over here. The tree toppers. Alright, let's see if I can get this picked up here. Come on. Yeah, this twist on here still needs to be adjusted. Now what did we do? Push it way too far? Yeah, it looks like that one's too far now. It's probably going to get us all jacked up once I grab another tree here. Why is this twisting so bad? This pile might not be as clean as the last one. Oh boy. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to turn the twist down a little bit. I mean, I twisted just a titch and it's really moving these trees around. Oh, good. We at least pushed that other tree closer to us now. Come on. Do you any of you guys watch the show called Below Deck? It's a show. It's a reality show where there are people that are on that work on yachts, and it's I think the yacht is called Saint David, and they're like stewardess or stews, whatever you call them, stews. I think they're called. And then they got a cook, and then they got people that are do hospitality and stuff, this and that. It's actually a really good show. We've been watching it for a couple seasons. I think I want to say it's Hulu. I'm not sure exactly which channel it's on, but it's called Below Deck. It's making me think about it because one of the excursions that me and the wife are going to go on is, so we're going to be on the cruise, but then one of the excursions is a yacht ship that you can go on for 3 or 4 hours. And my wife wanted to go on it just because she thinks she's going to need some time away from my brother. And so I'm kind of looking forward to that because it'll be some nice time to just enjoy with the wife there. Um, it is going to be our 18th anniversary, too. So we got my mom's birthday is on the 16th of March, and then my anniversary, and mine and my wife's anniversary is on the 17th. So it'll be kind of like a little anniversary getaway while we're on the cruise, but then we'll just be able to spend some time together. So I'm looking forward to that, but that's what was making me think about the Below Deck because we were watching it just prior to me starting here. And I'm kind of hoping that the ship or the yacht is going to be kind of similar to that one. I don't know how big the yacht is and how many people it holds, but it should be kind of cool. We've gone on a excursion before where we were on a what was it? Oh, catamaran. Those are awesome. Those are pretty fun to be on. I had a good time on that. That was I think the last cruise we went on was like 10 years ago, and we went on this. It was, or no, it wasn't even actually a cruise. That's right. It was in Cancun. We had a catamaran uh, excursion that we went on, and they were given like rum runners, which was perfect for me because I love rum. And I ended up having a few drinks, and next thing you know, the bathroom is like below where they steer the catamaran, and I happened to walk past the person driving the boat, and I was just joking around with them, saying, "Hey, let me drive the boat," and he ended up letting me drive the boat, and then my wife is looking around like, "Where the hell is, where am I at?" And she looks back behind her, and there I am waving to her driving the boat. She's like, "Oh, jeez." So I'm kind of like my brother a little bit. I do like a little attention. I kind of have fun with stuff, but not to the point my brother is. So I'm hoping that'll be a fun time. Plus, we got one of my wife's colleagues and his girlfriend are gonna be there, so we'll be able to spend some time with them and get away from my brother a little bit. But we're trying to, make sure that my mom is the one that's main focus. At least that's my goal for the week, along with my wife. But we'll we'll just see how it all progresses. I'm excited just to be able to go on a trip for once, but I just hope my brother doesn't stress us out. We got some weird trees right here. I don't know why they got some. Like I only got two logs out of it. We're doing them at 7 meters right now. I can't remember if that's what we were doing originally with these. I thought it was 5s, but it was set at 7 when I got in here, so I don't know if we changed it or not, but that's what I'm running them at. We'll get this pile here done, and then we'll maybe get in the grapple and see if we can get some logs loaded to get them off the landing here. If I can grab this tree. These joysticks do feel a little bit better the way I got them now. Glad I moved the one sideways. I gotta figure out somewhere different to put my mouse because it's in front of my joystick and everything. It's a little bit difficult to reach. It's a work in progress here with this new desk. And instead of fixing things, I've been just trying to play because I have very limited playtime on here. But I really need to fix some of these things come next weekend. Hang on, I gotta turn this down just a little bit in my head. It's a little too loud in my ears. Is the music too loud in you guys' ears? I gotta make sure. Did we switch it? These kind of look longer. They're still set at 7 meters, so for some reason they just look long when I just got into this pile here. Ah, don't get that tree topper in there. On a good note, my truck finally got fixed at work. They ended up having to put a turbo in it, and it finally is running properly. I'm actually getting done too early now. I think last week I only had 36 hours in, and that's partly because the schools were out on spring break, but man, oh man, I gotta figure out a way to slow down now. I need to at least get 40 hours. So they've ended up putting a transmission in the truck. They put a turbo in the truck. They put an ECM in the truck. And I told them all along that it was either the turbo or something else. This other thing that feeds the turbo with air. And they decided to start throwing parts at it. I think the last ditch effort, they were going to throw a new engine in it. And luckily, the turbo finally fixed it. So it kind of got a brand new truck almost, it seems like, because it's running so much better. And our stock is at like $200 a share. When I originally bought this stock way back when, probably about 15 years ago, it was at $69 a share. And I just looked at it the other day, and it's $200 a share right now. So I'm excited about that. This pile isn't looking too bad. Still got a couple that are out of shape here, but better than the last one. How do these get so far out from us? Come on. Alright, I'm gonna have to scooch up here a little bit. Yeah, I definitely need to do something with this mouse, because I'm kind of reaching in between my shifter and my joystick, my right joystick, in order to get to the mouse. Like, I almost want to put a little extension off the desk here. Before, in the basement, when I had all the setup down there, I had a little, like, end table that I had the mouse on, and it worked out pretty good, but I shouldn't have to... I might have to just shift everything to the right or to the left a little bit, and then I should have enough room to put the mouse on the left or the right hand side of the joystick. Come on, get in there. Definitely something's going a little glitchy here. Like, I almost think, let me see if the... Yeah, this isn't level. The bottom of the processor thing wasn't level. Let's see if that helps out. Looks like it was tilted upwards a little bit. Our pile went all janky on us. I think we're just a little crooked on these trees. I want them to be more straight like this, but they're angled a little bit. I'm off a little bit here. It's gonna make picking these piles up a little bit of a problem. Trying to push all three of the trees a little closer to us, and it didn't. Got two of them. Dang it. There's another tree topper. Oh, you hit some FDR machines? Yeah, we got, yes. Yeah, we use FDR logging machines. How do you say your name? Is it Nolan? Nolanator? Oh, Nolanator. Welcome into the chat, my friend. How you doing? Yeah, we use FDR's logging machines on our multiplayer game, but we only do... only PC users can come in because of the fact that we have FDR's machines on here, and it's only for PC only. But yeah, we've been using FDR's machines. I've been at least using it for a couple of years now. When we started doing logging, I got dual joysticks, Thrustmaster, was it the T16000s or something like that? And I think our friend Ricky that's in here a lot, he's got I think he's got the Thrustmaster joysticks also. But yeah, it makes a big difference when you're trying to do logging. I actually went once to Vegas, and there's a thing in Vegas, it's called Dig This Vegas, and they have where you can go into actual excavators and run a machine, and that was so much fun. And I like when I went into that machine, um, like he rarely had to tell me anything. I already knew which one was the arm stick and which one was the boom arm or the stick arm or whatever you call it. And he said that I actually did better than most people that come in here. He really didn't have to instruct me all that much, but it was so much fun using like a real excavator like that. All right, we're gonna shut this one down, and then we're gonna get into the loader here so we can actually go and load up some of these logs here. It means we're gonna have to get our truck over here. I think we got a truck somewhere in the landing. But yeah, we definitely love using FDR's equipment. It makes it just so much more realistic kind of thing. All right, where's our logs at? I was trying to get our Tobii eye tracker working, and it just didn't. I need more time to set it up. But we do have a Tobii eye tracker that I would love to be able to use in cab here. Just need to get the thing set up more. You play on Xbox? Oh, so you can't even use FDR's equipment. So what have you watched FDR actual his streams? I think he streams mainly on YouTube, but if you're in his Discord, you can watch all the videos or whatever from there. Yeah, he seems like a super nice guy. I've actually logged with him a couple times out with the crew. It's been quite a while since I've logged with him, but super nice guy, and I would like to see some fixes on some of these machines, but for the most part they work pretty well. Alright, we gotta get our truck. I don't know where our truck is on the map here. We might have to check our map here, find out where our truck went to. I want to say our truck must be down over here at the landing. Yeah, it looks like it. There's one of them. And there's a couple of the bunks. Where's our other truck at? It's been a while since we've been on this map. I've been kind of doing some logging the last few days, so we haven't kind of forgot where the hell we left everything. It may be at the landing still, but I didn't see it on the map. So far, so this map here, it used to be a bunch of different fields. We've gotten this field. We've combined a bunch of the fields and made one big field. I'm not sure why this field here, so it said it's seed-bedded. I don't think we actually planted anything on it yet. Same with this field over here. We haven't planted anything on. Where is our truck at? It doesn't look like we have our truck over here. Probably have to get back in here and switch it to another trailer here. I don't think we got the right trailer though. We had ones. Yeah, let's see. That first trailer is the one we want. So, Nolan, do you do a lot of farming then, or do you do some logging with regular equipment that's in-game stuff? We have some in-game farming equipment or logging equipment, but we primarily use the FDR's equipment. Gotta find out where we're at here. All right, here's our big Kahuna field. Yeah, it looks like we didn't get this thing planted yet. This is our huge field here. So our lights are still working. Is our four-ways working? Can't tell if our four-ways are working. All right, we'll get it over here to the landing and we'll see if we can get some of these logs picked up. Gotta put our cruise control on because I'm a little bit heavy on the pedal. Oops. That's this. I do logging with Platinum Expansion. Okay, yeah. So we do have the Platinum Expansion too. We do have some of the in-game Platinum Expansion logging equipment. I don't really care for it too much. I mean, the one processor is pretty cool. The problem is all the keybinds. I get too frustrated with all the damn keybinds that it takes me forever to get all the keybinds down, and then I get tired of messing with it. Alright, so we got some trees right in our road here. Where the heck did our... Alright, so I want to get pulled over here to our grapple here. See if I can keep it somewhat straight. Let's get it more in the middle so we can get both bunks. Let's shut it down. Let's see, is our... Yeah, our four-ways aren't working. I have to probably re-keybind that. I moved to a new desk. Wait, there it is. That's the right one. There's our four-ways. So I guess they are working. But with the joysticks, how come they just turn off? There we go. I moved to a new desk, and as soon as you unplug these joysticks, and then I replugged them back in, they kind of got all jacked up, so I had to re-keybind everything again. You wish we had joysticks, but I'm going to ask for a PC this Christmas and joysticks. Nice. Yeah, I prefer the Thrustmaster ones, but I know a lot of people have some pretty good reviews of them Farm Sim joysticks, I think they're called. I don't personally have them, but from what I hear, they're pretty decent. But I bought, I've had these joysticks probably about 3 years so far, and so far I haven't had any problems other than when I spilled some of a drink on one of the joysticks and all the buttons started sticking, and I had to tear apart the whole joystick so I could rub all the plastic down with like some alcohol so they would stop sticking. But as long as you keep liquids away from it, they seem to work. Mine have been working pretty good. I haven't had too many issues with them. I know there's some problems with the twist of them. The twist on the joystick. I use the twist all the time on mine, but I know a couple other friends that their joysticks are starting to lose some of the action a little bit. When sensitivity, well, that's the tricky part. So you have to go out of the game to actually go into the sensitivity part of it. You can, I thought, so you can't change. You can change. I thought you can change some settings when you're out of game, but I know I had to adjust some of them. There's some. When I use the twist, like I use the twist for the grapple going this way, and then the right hand twist I use to twist it out and bring it in, and that seems to be moving pretty decent. But the twist like here, I need to slow that down a little bit. So I have to go in, but I can't remember what the settings are. I have to actually go into before you go into the game, or before you go into the playing of the game there, you have to go in there and you can change the sensitivity of all them, the joysticks and any other thing that's connected to your game. So it looks like we got one that's way out of here. So I have to redo that again because every time I seem to unplug the joysticks, they screw up the thing. You should move forward a little bit. Move forward in the cab wise, or what are you talking about? Or go this way. I can change the... Why is it doing that actually? Oh, that's part of the game, I see. I can zoom in the camera here. I haven't messed with it too much because we do have some things set up in the stream. Like for some reason the one thing isn't working here. Hang on one quick second. Let's see what this is doing here. Discord window. My little thing where it shows the latest follower and all that, it's not on there. Well, there it goes. You should move forward a little bit to the logs. Yeah, so far I probably will have to move a little bit forward on it, but it seems to be working pretty decent right now as far as the distance for me. I think I'm a little too close to the truck is what the problem is. I probably can move I could probably back up. Yeah, it looks like I am a little bit close to the truck, but it's because I took some of the logs already off the landing here, so I'm going to have to adjust the truck and all that. We got a bunch of different piles. Normally we skid them all to one area, but I just kind of left them where we had the trees cut down and just was processing them right where they were at. There's a small chance you may have to tip forward from how long the arm is. Yeah, I know there is also on these cabs of these trucks or FDR stuff, there is where the cabs can be adjusted. I don't know if this one is. Yeah, this one's a fixed one, but usually they'll have like some pistons right here underneath the cab, and you can tilt the cab forward. It's usually in the processor, or in the not the processor, the buncher where you cut the trees down with. We'll probably have to back up and remove. Probably should just do that. Let's back up and we'll move closer to the logs, and then we'll get the truck moved over. Our pile's kind of just moving on us because we're where I processed all the logs. I just left them where they were. So let's get this truck moved over just a little bit here. Let's get the straps on and start her up. So with Xbox, do you have a steering wheel too then? I can't remember if Xbox can use steering wheel. I have a console, so I've never had one. You load on a controller a little bit. Yeah, I found it to be so difficult. I tried with the controller in the beginning. I lasted probably about 2 or 3 times playing the game before I went and got joysticks. Luckily, when I bought the joysticks, it was prior to COVID. So I think I spent $150 for both joysticks. I don't know what they're going for right now, but I'm just not sure on that part. But I couldn't do it with a controller. It just wasn't working for me. I've never been a controller type person. I mean, I've had so it'll date me. But I had Nintendo 64 was the only gaming console that I ever had, other than when we got married. My wife bought an Xbox 360, and I played a little bit on there, but I just I'm just horrible at controller. I'm just not very good with the 2 joystick things. I was fine when we had like Nintendo 64. You had 1 joystick and then a D-pad kind of thing. But yeah, 2 joysticks kind of screws with me a little bit. I can manage a little bit, but it's difficult. COVID, the prices shot up. Yeah, they definitely shot up quite a bit. I haven't priced out new joysticks in a while, but I don't think they went up terribly much from $150, but I could be wrong. Forgot to take the straps off the truck there. Yeah, definitely the twist on the grapple head there is... I need to adjust that, but I can't do it without going out of game. You can get a dual set for $130. Now, is that Thrustmaster, or what is it? What brand is that? Because literally, I have not looked them up lately. I think the last time we looked up anything was because of them Farm Sim joysticks, and I could have swore those were pretty pricey. And they were only sold as one. I thought you had to buy, if you have to buy two of them, it's double the price. But when I bought these came as a set. So, and I like the Thrustmaster just because there's like a left and a right basically. It's the Thrustmaster, the orange and black. So is that? I'm wondering if is that the new ones then? Is that the Farm Sim one kind of things? But it's for Thrustmaster. It's through Thrustmaster. Because I can't even remember what brand them Farm Sim ones. The 16,000 ones. Yeah, it's been a while since I've actually looked it up. So you probably are right. I know when I bought mine, I bought it through a place called A&E Video and Audio. Like Thrustmaster didn't even sell them. You had to go through a retailer place, and that's one of the places that they recommended. It was either that or Amazon, and Amazon was actually more expensive than this A&E. I think it was A&E Audio and Video is where I bought mine from. Alright, we're starting to move some logs here, getting back in the hang of this. I don't like how you have to kind of reach the arm all the way out to be able to straighten up these logs like this. You used to be able to, prior versions of FTR's equipment used to be able to keep it pretty close to you and it would reach all the way up higher. But now he changed it, and it's been changed for a while, but it's just like you got to stretch the arm all the way out in order to level out the logs so they're all nice and straight. We're gonna have to end up backing up here. Kind of moving these logs pretty good. You just looked it up. It says 16,000 M. Yeah, I wonder if those are the new ones. Like I said, I know some people were looking at these new joysticks. I just didn't know if they were made by Thrustmaster or if it was some other company. They probably are Thrustmaster. Is it got like so mine are orange and black though too. 130 bucks. Let's see, what did you say? Yeah, the orange and black. So like the trigger is orange, and just below the joystick, in between the mount and the joystick itself, is orange, and the rest is black. But they had, I know that the other ones, I thought they were the same type of color too, though. I don't know if I could reach these or not. It might be too far out. Oh, I think they're just too far out. We're gonna have to go grab them in a minute. So I also have the Thrustmaster THA8 shifter that I use also in the game. Like I said, we were using, I was using it for American Truck Simulator originally when I started playing on PC games a couple years ago. And so that's why we have, pretty much I use everything that I have with any game that I have that I can use it with. Even SnowRunner, we have a program that we can use to actually recognize the joysticks and the shifter, and I use it in SnowRunner also. So far, our loading isn't too bad. It's just got to keep moving the truck because of how far they are. And now we got to get back to this one. I didn't know one fell out of the bunk here. I must have bumped it or something. Yeah, I kind of feel for the console users because it seems like you guys don't have as much opportunity to experience some of these things because of it's just not available on console. I don't know if in the future they'll actually change that and start implementing more things where you can be able to use, but it's got to be a little bit frustrating when you see other people being able to have joysticks, shifters, and all that, and not be able to use them. I mean, I'm fortunate enough that I was able to get a lot of this stuff prior to COVID, so it was a lot cheaper. But even 130 bucks isn't bad. But if that's only for one, then it's a bad price because I paid 150 for my both joysticks. It'll just keep running back and forth instead of moving the truck every time. The load doesn't look that pretty, but at least we'll get some wood sold today. Man, it's like 60 degrees here in Michigan today. It's crazy for freaking February, end of February. I mean, I'm not complaining, but it's getting a little warm in this room. Might actually need to turn the ceiling fan on. Yeah, it's been an awesome winter so far. We had 2 weeks of like below 20 degrees, and the rest of the year has been pretty decent. Or the rest of winter so far has been pretty decent. So I am not going to complain about warm weather. Although I just hope it's nice and warm on our cruise. I haven't checked what the weather's supposed to be like in the areas that we're going to, but I'm assuming it should be pretty warm. But I will bring a couple, at least one pair of sweatshirt, a sweatshirt or something, because I know at nighttime it might get a little chilly. Trying to straighten this up just a little bit here. And of course, pushed it too much. So apparently in Miami, there's a ship that's going to be taking its first tour on Saturday, and it's called the Icon of the Sea. I guess it's the largest cruise ship. I'm guessing in the world. I don't know for sure if it's in the world or if it's just part of. I don't know if it's Royal Caribbean or what cruise line it's from, but apparently it's supposed to be setting sail for the first time on Saturday, and my brother wants to go down to South Beach or somewhere wherever the ship is supposed to be leaving at to go watch it leave. We've seen a video of it online while they were doing their, I don't know if they would call it like practice runs without passengers, just to do run through tests and stuff like that prior to it actually having passengers on it. It looks pretty massive. I don't know if I would go on the first voyage, although everything would be clean on the ship because everything's brand new. I'm a little wary, you know, just the whole Titanic thing, that whether I would go on the main voyage of a ship or not. I mean, I'm guessing they would think everything was fine, but they thought the Titanic was fine too prior to going on its main voyage. But we might go see that prior to our ship is leaving actually on Saturday evening. So we might go check out the Icon of the Sea prior to leaving on our trip here. I want to kind of go and watch it, but the problem is we got a freaking early ass flight on Saturday morning, and I don't know how much running around I want to do in Miami prior to the cruise. I know my wife's gonna be dead tired, so I'm guessing we might try to join in a few things, maybe at least get some dinner with my mom and all them, and after that we might just be chilling out. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. All right, let's see if we can get this load sold. I need to get some coffee in me, and this might be a little tricky because we got all our trees like kind of blocking our road here. So let's see if we can navigate this and get these logs sold. I think I want to kind of go behind the buncher here, because all these trees are covering our road right now. It seems like it kind of messed up my steering wheel too when I moved to this new desk. I'll have to mess with that too. We'll get a load sold and see if we can load up the rest of them logs we got cut, and then we'll go from there. Might try to see if we can get, I don't know if we have enough time. It's already 11:48. Yeah, we ain't gonna have enough time to actually get one of the fields planted. Might have to do that next time. All right, we're at cruising speed, so I can get some coffee in me. We're gonna cut across the field because our entrance to the log site is over here. We have it all ready. We got lime down, and I'm pretty sure it's fertilized. We just got to get some seeds planted on this field. So I make sure I'm going the right direction here. This map has changed over the whole history of us playing on it. Keep forgetting where things are. We've logged so many trees. I wish there was somewhere on the map that would say how many trees we've actually logged off of this map. I think that would be interesting to know. I'm guessing at least 400 or 500 trees off of here. Oh, there's our damn trucks. I didn't even see them on the map. Let's see, where are they? Yeah, I guess they are on here. It's being blocked by whatever else is over here. That's why I didn't see this damn... we gotta get these other... We gotta get these other trucks out of our way here. I wanted this bunk here. It's more for the trees that we're cutting. Let's see. Let's get it to logging. I think it's landing one that it needs to go to. No wonder, man. I didn't even... for some reason, I missed this one here. Oh, we got a chip van over here, too. Hopefully it's sending it to the right logging landing. All right, let's get this load sold. Make some money today. I'm guessing maybe 65,000 right here. Let's see what it says. Oh, only 43,000. Well, that's all right. It's better than nothing. All right, let's see if this one takes us to the right logging landing. I can just kind of sit back and chill here. It might take us a long way though. We'll have to see. Let's see where the other map is going. So they're going all the way around the Big Kahuna field here. So this big huge field we call the Big Kahuna. We got the Florida field down here. This used to be a bunch of different fields, and we made it into one. I don't remember what's on here. I don't know if we put corn. No, it looks like oats. We got oats on that field. And then that one has 30 has wheat. What's the other one? Corn maybe? So we got corn on that field. Uh-oh, looks like our guys might have got stuck here. Oh, come on. That little tractor's in our way. Oh, I can't get in the tractor too. I can't get in the tractor because it's part of our farm equipment, not our logging equipment. I'd have to switch farms to be able to get into that. All right, let's see if I can get them rolling again. Probably the other truck's gonna get stuck too. Yeah, we got a truck pile up here. Oh, why is he turning around? What are you doing? Where are you going? Alright, we're gonna let him go wherever he wants to go. We're just gonna take this truck ourselves. We'll have to get the other trucks over there. I want to get some more logs loaded up here before I gotta leave. We don't have speed limits on here, so we can go as fast as we want. Although it does get a little wanky when you try to make a turn or you hit a tree. Come on. Yeah, our steering's way off here. We're gonna have to get our sensitivity done on our steering and on the joysticks there. Refix those. We'll muster through it today, but that'll be on my list before we start tomorrow. Alright, there's our grappa. Why is he spinning? Hopefully that won't be too far for us. Might need to get a little closer. Maybe right there. Alright, let's see where the other guy is at. He's coming back somehow. Let's get this guy out of the way. I don't know where he went. He went and turned around and went back the other way, so it's weird. Alright, we'll get it over to the landing and get the rest of them logs loaded. If I can make it there safely. God dang it. That's why I have the cruise control set at 26 miles an hour. I can handle that. But the steering's just a little off. I need to change the sense. I need to turn up the sensitivity because I'm turning more than... I'm turning the steering wheel more than what the steering wheel is turned in on the truck here. Like, it's going quite a bit more, actually. And I have to check the dead space. Make sure the dead space is turned off on here, or dead zone. Alright, we'll just put this where the other truck is. I don't know how he got... where he actually went. We'll just put it over here on the side here. Alright, let's shut her down. Let's get in there. You gotta jump in and turn off all the lights because Ricky gets upset if there's lights left on. Which I understand because we don't want the battery to go, but... they're imaginary lights. Alright. Alright, let's see if we can get some more loaded here. Man, is it hot in here? Like, I'm almost considering putting shorts on for today because it's supposed to be like 60 degrees. And the problem is it's supposed to be like a downpour. I'm surprised it's not raining yet. It may be out there, but they were saying like thunderstorms, possible tornadoes, or I think tornadoes. And I'm like, geez, for February? Yeah, this twist on the left joystick is just way too fast. See how fast this is moving? I'd like it to be a little bit slower than that. We'll get that fixed tomorrow. So much on my list to fix. Try not to take too many at once. This thing opens up pretty far. Let's see if we can pencil these in without dropping too many of them. The truck must be in a pretty decent spot because we're able to land them in there right where we need to and not be stuck out of the bunk there. Staying pretty straight. I don't know if we'll have enough logs to load this whole trailer or not, but we'll see what we can get in here. It's a dead zone. Yes, it is. I get them mixed up. You probably can tell me 15 times on this, and I'll keep forgetting only because I don't usually need to mess with it, but it's the damn... It's we haven't logged in a couple weeks, or at least a week or so, so it might be a couple weeks actually. And so I haven't had to use the joysticks for FDR's equipment or any of the steering wheel. It works fine in the other games. It's just this one. So, yes, I keep forgetting which one's which. I will get it down sooner or later. If not, you'll always be the one I go to tell me which one's right. You're such a good help, though, Ricky. I do appreciate you. You know that. I just wish I could remember some of the stuff. My Rolodex isn't very big in my mind. I have only a certain amount of information it can hold right now, and dead zones and sensitivity just keep slipping out of the Rolodex here. just keeps slipping out. Default is like 70 or 14%, and it should be like 2 for the steering. Yeah, and see, like, the only way to check it is to go out of the game. I mean, maybe before we end the stream, I'll go into the setting real quick and check it real quick again. Because if I don't do it now, I'll keep forgetting, and then I won't get it done. So maybe just before we end, we'll go into the settings real quick and check where they're at, because I know this left joystick is definitely, it needs to be turned down a little bit. It's twisting too fast. And the steering wheel for sure needs to be adjusted because of the, like, I'm turning it quite a bit and it's barely turning it in the truck. And then we'd be all set for next time. It just sucks that you have to actually go out of the game to do these settings. You can't just do them in game, which to me makes no sense, but I guess for the developers of the game, that's why they wanted it. Let's see if I can bring this one back out here so we can straighten these up. Let's see, maybe we'll grab this pile right here. Yes, it's just twisting way too fast. Alright, come on. Let's get it in there. It's always when you get towards the top of the bunk is when I screw up everything. Because I can't really judge where the top of it is, especially on the opposite side, without stuff falling off. See, like that one's just barely hanging on right now. See if we could just push it a teeny bit. Teeny bits. There we go. That's not too bad. But if you watch FDR do this, man, he makes it seem so easy. I mean, but he has been doing it quite a long time. I've not logged as long as he has. Like, he can pencil out one tree without a problem. The joystick sensitivity is too slow to slow it down. Yeah, so that's what I definitely want, the sensitivity on that, the left joystick turned down, and check the dead zone on the steering wheel. Or is it turn down or turn up? I can't remember. We'd have to mess with it. Alright, I don't know if we'll be able to get to the front bunk from here, but we'll try. I think we're too far. Maybe just, oh, we're just barely making it. That one fell out. It's just a little bit too far forward. Come on. Try to keep them as flat as we can on the low level like that, so we don't have all the logs going all over the place, but doesn't always work out. And they don't like just picking up one log like this. See how the log gets all twisted on us? Of course, that one jacked up. I don't think we got any more logs already cut. I think we're gonna need a wood chipper. We had one before. I don't know if we got rid of it or not. Come on now. Cleaning up the yard. Looks like we got one more over there. I don't know if I can reach it. I probably can't. Get a few of these last little logs out of here and we'll get the truck sold real quick. I don't know if we can reach that one there. It looks like a full log, or is that a tree? I can't see totally. See if we can grab it. Just a little bit too far. Come on. Just barely got this tree. Yeah, with this weather being so nice, man, I almost want to get all our deck furniture back out there. We had a roof put over our deck last year, but it got done so late in the year that we really didn't get time to enjoy it. And I'm itching to get that TV back out there and listening to some music out there, drinking some moonshines, some rum and cokes, having some people over. I can't remember. I don't know if we end up getting internet, I might try to do a stream on the ship, but I don't know how that will work out because I'm guessing the internet's probably not going to be the greatest. I don't know if it'll be enough to stream. Then you can see my brother in full effect in his Speedo. Yo, Joy. Definitely want to have a drink before you see that. He dyed his hair blonde on the top, and he's got a dark brown beard. It's going to be such a joy to watch. Come on. Trying to bring that one just a little bit back. I don't know if I can get it without grabbing another log. Almost had it. Nope. Alright, we might have to leave it there. Alright, let's get this thing out of the way, and we'll have to get all these tree toppers fixed later. There goes my alarm again. We got about another 10 minutes here. Let's get her all wrapped up and shut down here, and then we'll jump in here and see if we can check out those keybinds real quick here. Let's get this semi sold real quick. Alright, we don't have many logs on it, but it's alright. Trying to figure out which way we gotta go. Gotta go back around here. I can't do it inside the cab. We got a lot of tree toppers out on the map here. We gotta get these cleaned up before the boss sees that. We did get some logs over here in the water. Could have picked them up, but it's alright. They look like they're a little bit shorter. Even if we only get 20 grand for this, I'd be happy for it. least we managed to get something done here today on the map. I was going back and forth whether I wanted to do the snow runner again today, but I think I needed a little bit of a chill night. Other than having to do the couple of keybinds that we had to fix here on the map, I really didn't feel like getting too wound up today before work. Yeah, this is way off. Steering. I'm like really working this steering wheel to try to get it thing working here. Get it going the direction I want it. Alright, let's see what we get here. And 26, about right where I was thinking. Alright, let's bring this back to the landing, then we'll check out those keybinds real quick. Not the keybinds, the sensitivity real quick. I wonder what that sound is. It's like it's still trying to sell the logs. I think we need to open up some more right here at the entrance of the landing here. All right, let's see if we can try and get in here and check out these keybinds real quick. Quick game. Let's see what it says it's sitting at here. Options. Device. So, gamepad. Which one's this? It's not the right joystick. Switch device. Here's the gear shift. Alright, so this is the right joystick. We want the left joystick. Alright, for here's the steering. So here's for the steering left and right. Yeah, it's at 14%. The dead zone. Sensitivity 100%. And you say the sensitivity or the dead zone should be like a 1%? Is that what you said, Ricky? Default is like 14. Okay, so default is, it should be like 2% for the steering. So let's change it to 2. And save that. And then here's our left joystick. So I want this here. This is the twist, the Z zone. It's at 14%. I can't remember what we want that one at. Is that going to be dead zone? We want 0, don't we? Or down? And then we want this lower down. Yeah, this is the thing that sucks. You can only go 50%. It would be nice if it had a little bar thing where you can actually... No what? So we don't want to move the dead. We want to move the sensitivity, don't we? Or is it the dead zone? The dead zones was up pretty high. Sensitivity needs to be lowered. Yeah, so lower this, and should I bring this back up to where it was? I forget where it was at, though. I want to say it was 14. Can't remember. I can't remember what it was. I know you're probably laying in bed trying to type on a damn phone saying, no, not that. I can't remember. Let's see what, let's apply it for right now. And let's see what the other one is real quick. So this twist is at 9% and sensitivity at 75%. That's weird. I didn't change this one at all. And this dead zone should be, so it should be at 30. Probably could have went the other way. This is the stupid slider thing on the bottom of my joystick. I cannot stand this stupid thing. Like, I almost wanted to take the joystick apart and just freaking, so we put it 100%. Oh, we want it way low. 50% is the lowest you can go. So if it's all the way down like that, dead zone. Yeah, the dead zone we want to keep up. So I have to move the switch quite a bit before it actually does anything. So I wonder why it's not applying. There's not an apply thing towards this one. Maybe the other one, does the other one have it? No, I guess the other one doesn't have it either. So this one, we want to have this set all the way up. Ooh, looks like it got daylight or something. So 30% sensitivity all the way down. As high as you can go on the dead zone. Yeah, that's 30% on there. So if I keep it there, I almost want to take tape and tape these stupid sliders. I wish I could just, like I said, take apart the joystick and actually cut the wire for the stupid slider. I never used it, and it's just nothing but a pain in the ass for this stupid game. See, wonder why this one has an apply button on it. The other joystick didn't have an apply. We did this here. Sensitivity, well, that kind of seems... For the twist part, switch device. See, I wonder why this one doesn't have the apply. This one has the apply. That's for the right joystick. Crap, I passed it up again. Damn it. Now this one has the apply button. All right, let's see. Hit the apply on that. Let's see if we can go back in real quick and check this. Check our progress. Still got a minute or two before we got to go. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to load up here. I may still need to adjust it a little bit, but we'll get it dialed in a little bit more here. All right, let's see what this does. Ooh, that's way too... I might have to turn that a little bit more. That's a little too slow. I mean, it probably wouldn't be too bad, but seems like it's a little A little slower than I probably would like it. Let's shut that off and let's get into our truck real quick. Check that out. It still seems like it's a little slow on the steering wheel too, but I'm sure it's probably a little bit better than what we had. I mean, maybe if I'm driving, it might change it. Let's see. It is definitely better. Because before I was turning quite a bit before it actually seemed like it was turning the steering wheel of the truck. Alright, at least we got it dialed in a little bit better. We can go from there with the next time here, but I appreciate everybody hanging out here tonight. Thanks to all our lurkers. Hopefully everybody has a really good night. Get some rest. I'm going to be off to work here, and you could adjust the sensitivity in the game. All right, let's check that. Would it be probably in the tractor, right? Or is it here? General settings. Steering sensitivity. It's at 100%. I don't want to turn it down. I think I want more sensitivity in the steering wheel. Might need to go and actually go back into the settings part and bring it down just a little bit more than whatever I had it at. Whatever we moved it to, might just need a little teeny bit more, but it's definitely better than it was. So turn it up. Let's see. 110. Let's go 110, see how that works. I mean, definitely feels 10 times better already. I mean, it still doesn't seem like it's turning as much as I'm actually turning in the game, but I can handle this. Like, I'm turning quite a bit, and it's only turning a little teeny bit. I'd rather have, I'm turning very little and it turns more. So maybe if I turn the sensitivity up more than that, maybe 120. Goes up to 200%. Let's try 130. Let's see what that does. Yeah, because I don't need to turn the steering wheel all the way around for it to actually start turning. I just want it to be a little bit more responsive. This isn't too bad right here. Like I said, at least I can adjust it from here. But I think, like I said, everything got all jacked up when we plugged into this new desk and had everything disassembled, and that's all right. All right, we got her dialed in a little bit better. I appreciate it, Ricky. Seems like we can work with that. I think I might want to turn up that other joystick just a little bit and make the twist a little bit more responsive, or a little bit quicker than what it was. Let's see if it's this one. It's not that one. This one. Okay, so this here, I want to have dead zone a little bit less. We could try that. All right. Well, that's it for me today. I got to get to work here. I hope you guys all had a good night. No sensitivity. All right. Dang it. I got to go back in again. Let's see. Not this one. This one right here. Oops. Yeah, 50 is the lowest it'll go. So that's going to have to stay where it's at then. See if I twist it just a little bit. Maybe that put this back to 14. Go up to there. All right, we'll leave it there, and then we'll try it out tomorrow. If worst comes to worst, I'll have to come back in and we'll switch it tomorrow. But all right, everybody, have a good night. Get some rest. Set it at 70%. Good grief, I'm never gonna get out of here. All right, I appreciate it though. Let's see. Yes, it only goes to 75. I can't go to 70. So we'll leave it like that for now and come back at it tomorrow. But all right, everybody, have a good night. Get some rest. Appreciate everybody hanging out here. Get through today, tomorrow, and Friday, and then I'll be off. So I won't see anybody for a week, because even if I had internet, I might be able to jump in Discord if anybody's around, and hang out with people. But I won't. It just depends on whether we get internet and that. But everybody, have yourself a good night and get some rest, and we will catch up with everybody next time. Hopefully it'll be tomorrow. We're going to see if Snake is available. If he is available, I might not stream tomorrow because I really been wanting to hang out with him and talk with him for a little bit. But we'll see what his availability is tomorrow. And then if not, then we'll be either logging or doing SnowRunner tomorrow. We'll see where we're at when we get ready to stream here. So have a great night, and we will talk to you guys again. Thanks again for being here.